From the Albuquerque Journal, this is the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. It's Friday, May 15th. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. 4 people with Trans-Aero medevac died Thursday after a medical transport plane crashed into the Capitan Mountains near Ruidoso. The Beechcraft King Air 90 was flying from Roswell to Sierra Blanca Regional Airport when it lost contact overnight and never arrived. A wildfire, now called the 7-Cabin Fire, was reported in the same area around 4 p.m. and had grown to 35 acres by Thursday afternoon. Officials have not confirmed whether the crash caused the fire. Federal investigators, including the NTSB and FAA, are now investigating the cause of the crash, while emergency crews continue operations in the remote wilderness area. The BernCO County Commission approved more than $4 million in emergency budget changes on Tuesday to cover rising healthcare costs at the Metropolitan Detention Center. Much of the increase is tied to staffing shortages and heavy reliance on expensive travel nurses under the jail's healthcare contract with the University of New Mexico Health System. County officials said inmate medical needs are growing as the jail population rises and healthcare standards tighten under the long-running McClendon Settlement Agreement. Since 2020, 49 people have died at or after becoming ill in custody, including 7 this year. Recent audits found ongoing problems with staffing, detox delays, and emergency response times. County leaders and advocates say a new staffing study is underway this fall and is meant to determine how many permanent medical workers are needed to provide constitutionally adequate care at the jail. A TV ad from Catherine Clark will be changed after the Democratic Party of New Mexico raised concerns that it could falsely suggest an official party endorsement in the Democratic primary race for Secretary of State. Party officials objected to the ad's use of the phrase "chosen by" alongside the party logo. Clark's campaign agreed to remove both while maintaining the ad's message that she finished first at the party's pre-primary convention in March. Clark, who is the Santa Fe County Clerk, is competing against Amanda Lopez Askin for the Democratic nomination. The race has become increasingly contentious, with both campaigns accusing each other of election or campaign-related violations. Lopez Askin has also significantly outraised Clark, reporting more than $350,000 in donations compared to about $205,000 for Clark. The winner of the June 2nd primary will face Ramona Goldsby in November to replace term-limited Secretary of State Maggie Toulouse-Oliver, who is running for lieutenant governor. And the Rio Rancho Police Department says the driver of a semi-truck that killed BCSO Sergeant Michael Schlattman in February could face misdemeanor charges. Investigators found probable cause to charge Miguel Orlando Perez with careless driving and failure to yield to an emergency vehicle after his semi-truck struck Schlattman's patrol vehicle on Interstate 40 near Cornell. Police say the truck was traveling about 64 miles per hour, and investigators found no evidence of braking or mechanical failure before the crash. Authorities cited glare from the sun and failure to move over for emergency vehicles as contributing factors. Schlattman, who was 52 at the time of his death, was pinned beneath his vehicle and died at the scene. He became the first New Mexico law enforcement officer killed in the line of duty this year. The case is now under review by the BernCO County District Attorney's Office, who will decide if charges will be filed. Meanwhile, Schlattman's family has begun legal steps towards a wrongful death lawsuit. The leading news is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Today you can expect sunny skies with a high near 90, and as for this evening, mostly clear with a low around 57. To keep up with all the latest news from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back on Monday.